going on, guys? Welcome back. Just kidding. Today we're going to go over the rundown for the K0. I like gear rundowns. You like gear rundowns. That's why you clicked on the video. Full disclosure up front, the K0 and the Warfighter Cummerbund were both provided for free. If you want to watch the long-winded review of that, we've got a video out on that. If not, this is just going over what I have on it and why. I'm not Special Forces or a Ranger or whatever. I'm just a regular conventional 11 Bravo platoon sergeant. So I don't have a whole lot of whiz-bang cool guy stuff on here. But we'll go over that. So like I said, the base is the K0. I'll start up here at the top. I'm just using a PTT clipped around right here with one of the straps that Agilite provided for comms routing. Then right here I have a Faro Concepts Molly admin pouch. I run my phone in this most of the time, but also inside of it I have my pace count beads, because like I said, I'm just a regular dude. I still got to walk around, do land nav and stuff like that. And then I have a whistle in here as part of our pace plan. And then also I have some Night Eyes gear ties. If you've watched us for a while, you know I love these things. They come in handy for a multitude of different things. Then just a notebook, extra pen, and a Sharpie. And like I said, I keep my phone in here most of the time as well. So that's about it right there. On the bottom I have two IR chem lights. You can put whatever you want to in here, Sharpies, whatever. I put chem lights in there, works for me. Down from that I have my shears. I just have that on a lanyard clipped onto the side so that it stays, I don't lose those. And I just tuck it in behind this placard wherever it'll fit. Then the placard is a Spirit Systems Mark V with a Blue Force gear 10 speed on the front, and then two HSGI tacos on the sides. One's got a white light, one's got the multi-tool in it. Then First Spear retainers. This Blue Force gear is pretty nice. Obviously it'll allow you to run 6 mags up front if you need to, or you can just stuff whatever you want to. Gloves, admin shit, whatever you want. Pretty handy little piece of kit. Kind of expensive for what it is, but it's handy. Then behind that I have a Spiritus radio pouch, for lack of better words. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's their little expander wing radio pouch. Right now I just have my comm lead tucked in there, and then also I have a little wipe. I'm in the south, it's humid, it's hot. This thing comes in handy when I do have a radio in this pouch. I just usually stuff this in between the carrier and my body, and when I need it, take it out, wipe it. It's going to be wet anyways because I'm sweating all over it, but it's better than nothing. Then obviously we're running the Warfighter Cummerbund with the First Spear tubes. We have a video on how to install those too if you're interested in that. Then down from there, Agilite 6-pack. We have a video on this as well. I love this thing just because they did a lot of the stuff that I want out of a dangler. They have, Velcro up front. They did a whole thing, but one just big enough to put some kind of medical identifier on it is fine with me. Then they have a main pouch, double zippered, with these shrink wraps on there, and then also a zipper up front. And then underneath it, you can pull this out, and you have room to put 2 tourniquets, a chem light, Sharpie, whatever you want, and then it just tucks back underneath. So big fan of that. Those are 2 of my tourniquets. I have 4 total on the carrier. I have 4 limbs, so I have a tourniquet for each of them. Some people say it's overkill. I don't really give a shit. I have 4 limbs, so if somebody runs up to me and I'm missing all 4, I got all the stuff you need right there. Inside here I just have a emergency blanket and a lighter. Then in the main pouch, it's not organized at all. They do, it is lined for inserts like that, but it's not. I don't have any of it set up that way. I just have all your basic medical goodness in here. And then the straps It can also be worn as a fanny pack if you're just wearing a belt or whatever, you just want to run it that way. So I keep the straps in there for it as well. Then moving on this side, I have a Tor Serpent, little fixed blade knife. Probably one of the dumbest things I've ever purchased gear wise because it's extremely expensive. When, you know, I carried this little Gerber probably for like 20 bucks is what I carried in Afghanistan. It worked fine. It cut the tops off of piss bottles and opened MREs just as good. But that's what I got. I've just got it clipped in and then zip tied at the bottom to keep it from flopping around. Then I have a Spirit Systems small GP. Inside this, I have a little ammo bag. Guys, throw these away. These things are awesome for storing SSE or whatever you might need. You need to run back and get extra ammo for the boys or whatever. These things are awesome. Guys, just throw them away. They wad up into nothing, and you can stuff them down in a pouch, put them in your pocket, whatever. They're pretty handy to have. And then also I'm usually running my nods in this pouch. That ammo pouch gives it a little bit of cushion, but I keep my nods in there 9 times out of 10. Then in the front, I have my compass. Like I said, regular guy, don't have a lot of crazy whiz bang stuff. And then underneath, bungee corded, I have another tourniquet as well as some Gorilla Tape. This is probably the best tape. Electrical tape is good, but it'll peel off way faster than what Gorilla Tape will. So that's what I run on there. Again, on this side of the cummerbund, I have a Spirit Systems just a pouch. I have one of their 5.56 single mag inserts for a mag. And then behind that, I have a tourniquet just stuffed in there. And then if I need to, I wouldn't always be carrying this, but if I have to, I can fit, you know, 2 smokes. These are both inert, by the way. Inside this just a pouch, no problem. For if I need to do things for, you know, obscuration or whatever, I have the ability to carry 2 smokes or just stuff whatever else I want in there. And then moving back from there, 1 quart canteen, regular, just the old issued canteen pouch. I like the Nalgene canteens because I can see the mold before I drink it versus your issued canteens that are solid and I can't really see what's in there. It just tastes bad. You can look at a picture of an issued canteen and you can smell it and you can taste it by the picture. But I like these better. They're very cheap. They're under 10 bucks. I like them better. And inside there I have the issued canteen cup in case you want to make some coffee in the morning or whatever. Nowadays all these guys carry jet pools or whatever, but you can still do it the old school way. On the side pouches of this, I have some extra inner ear pro. Obviously on my helmet, I'm running electronic ear pro, but if you've ever been on a gun line, if you're in weapon squad, you're the weapon squad leader, whatever, it can still get pretty deafening on there. So I keep these in there just in case. Most of the time I'm hanging back with the support by fire, so I'll keep those just in case. Our platoon runs 3 240s, so it can get extremely loud right there on the gun line. And then up front, I just have a MRE beverage bag with another lighter. Sorry about that, my phone just decided to eject itself out of the little holder. But anyways, in there, I just have a little beverage bag with another lighter wrapped up in it. And then that looks like about it for the front. Going around to the back, I don't have a whole lot going on back here because, like I said, I'm a conventional dude. I'm not, you know, in a little team doing raids or anything like that. I'm usually doing large movements. When I pull up, I'm rolling 40 plus. So traditionally, you're gonna have a ruck or a pack on, something like that. So I don't have a lot of the whiz bang cool guy stuff. About as cool as it gets for me is a Camelback Mule, and then I have this little hook from Spirit Systems that I can hook my flex cuffs in, you know, for EPW stuff or whatever. That's about as cool as I get. And then down at the bottom, I have this, still not in production yet, but it will be soon. This is from Forge Concepts. I still think they should call it the Reach Around, even though you can mount it in the front, but I think the Reach Around's a cool name for it. And in this, I just have 30 feet of tubular nylon for whatever I want to do with it. Moving casualties, tying shit down, whatever. I have it. I like it. It's out of the way. I forget it's there. So that's pretty much the rundown of what I'm carrying and what I got. Previously, on this side, I did have 2 of those Blue Force Gear 10 speeds, and I moved them over to this AK placard so that I could kind of try to mirror the same placards depending on what system I was running. But now it's just slick, so it doesn't interfere with my pistol draw. But one cool thing about that is when I had these mounted on the side, just because of my position, I sometimes run the M500, so I could easily stow, 2 shotgun sleeves down in those Blue Force Gear 10 speeds, which obviously I can still do that up front with 3 of them, or however many you need. Those little Blue Force Gear 10 speeds can come in handy for a lot of different things. But that's about it, guys. If you pay attention this long, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if that's your jam. It's free and helps us out a lot. And we'll see you on the next one.